because if you look outside, you can't really tell the difference from when we first arrived.
No.
Let's turn our own head. Ah, camera.
Somebody is complaining.
It looks like when we kind of came in, so Mama could have let us gone to bed, and then about 10 minutes later, wakey.
Someone's not used to being woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I'm not used to being woken up.
Not used to being woken up. One of the many, many benefits of being home educated. Not being used to woken up and now being woken up at 6 a.m. and I don't like it, so, but you know, breakfast, so. We're gonna go for breakfast.
Get used to it.
Good morning and welcome to another series. We're not at home, we're not in the car. We are already on travel day. We have decided not to do a pre-travel day this time because they are hectic, they are horrible, and you don't see us even close to our best. So we are already at the hotel. We are at London Road, looking over at the husband for clarification. We're at London Road, we're at the Premier Inn. We're about to travel to Florida today. Hopefully we have a few glitches in the road as usual. We'll tell you about that in a sec. We're travelling to Florida today. We are staying at Universal. We're staying at Surfside. Hi, welcome. For you people who haven't been here before, I am Kelly. I struggle to put two sentences together and you play a lot of charades, but if you like that game, you're in a great place here. We are living it true. Very much name and nature. We don't try and hide things. We don't recut. What you see is what you get. This is us. We are an autistic, ADHD, very living it true kind of family. Welcome. We love to have you here. So, as I was saying, we are off to Florida today. We are staying at Surfside, one of Universal's hotels. Excuse me a second. Separate, please. I will also have to regularly stop where I'm saying to you guys to separate my teenager and preteen, because the second I'm occupied, they think they can attack each other. So apologies for that one as well. Parenting comes first. So welcome to the first 2 minutes of the video. We're on iDrive for, I think it's 11 nights. Going to Universal, SeaWorld, Discovery Cove. Then we are moving to Disney for a night, no park. Then we're moving on to a Disney cruise. Go around the Bahamas. And then we're going back to Disney for another couple of nights. Again, no parks, just enjoying the resorts before travelling home. We're away for pretty much 3 weeks and we'd love to have you guys along with us. So yeah, that is us in a nutshell. That's the plan. Our plans don't always go to fruition. Yep. As we were about to demonstrate. So I was meant to do our APIs and our check-in yesterday. I didn't because we were off with our besties. And instead of checking in, we were off in a soft play. So I just checked in over breakfast, which was at 6:30 this morning. And the system said no. So the system said that Riley does not have a active ESTA, which is odd because he does. We had one from our holiday in May. We went to Canada and Alaska.
So tried and tested.
Tried and tested. And we had to upload our ESTAs for the Disney cruise, which they've approved. And I physically have it printed off in front of me. And I also just double checked on the system just in case they cancelled it, because sometimes they do just randomly cancel ESTAs. And it's all active and it's all there. So something's going on with the system. But right now, Riley's not eligible to fly. So we're going to head off to the airport and try and get checked in that way. Life with us is a drama. So if you stick around, you will see that. Or if you've watched any of our previous videos, you know that we're full of seasickness and wheelchair wheels exploding and Yeah, we do all the fun. We do this. So if you want to see how to survive these kind of things, we are the channel for you. So we're going to head off to the airport and try and get this sorted as check-in opens. So we've got a good 3-hour run at doing this. Right, my arm's getting tired. Sorry, let me swap out. If you guys have seen videos, I don't know whether I've explained it. I'm a chronic illness sufferer. Me and Riley both use wheelchairs. We have joint disorders. I have a couple of pain conditions, and I've just been diagnosed with a tremor disorder called essential tremor. So if you guys start shaking around, I'm really sorry. It's because my arms got tired and my medication's not quite keeping up with it. So if you start earthquaking, I will pass you over to hubby. It's because my arms got tired. So sorry, just shout up and I'll pass you over. As hubby cringes in the background. Sorry. Right, we are actually going to get going and try and sort this out. So we will catch up with you when we've got something to tell you. We'll probably not show you the airport bit because we don't like to show other people when they haven't given us permission. So see you in a bit.
So departures.
Let's let my feet. Airplane. Such a rare sight.
How long before that gets old?
I will be doing this all day.
All day.
No, sadly not. That's more our style.
Okay, happened to forget my fidget ring, which means I have lost all the skin on thumbs, index fingers, on both hands. So as a side note, if you are like me and are a fidget picker, upstairs in Gatwick, approximately lifts about there, they have an accessorise. It's okay, little of the right to lift us up there. They have, it's next to boots, they have fidget rings, so it's like the Russian wedding rings, and you can twiddle them up and down your fingers. So it's, Sammy, take your ring off. Sammy's is a slightly better quality, but they're the 3 rings like this, silver, and they're £19, which if you find yourself stuck in the airport is a really good bargain. So it's going to get me out of trouble. So just as a side note, if you find yourself without your fidget jewellery upstairs, you can get one from Accessorise for less than 20 quid. Yeah, definitely worth doing. Save your thumbs.
Good, how are you? Morning. How you doing, Keisha?
I know that you've just eaten, and I appreciate that.
The toxic rule-ish cake.
So does something like that look good as a birthday cake to have in the fridge?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's weird they keep their birthday cakes in the fridge.
Fresh cream, refrigerated.
It's not fresh cream though.
And they'll all melt in the temperature. It just keeps going. More cakes!
Sorry? I like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do a
Wait for it to cycle back around.
dinosaur one.
The dinosaur one is cool, but I like the undragon's one.
A little concerning. Choose your cake flavour. White, yellow. That's not a
That
flavour.
one. I like that one. That's just cool.
So much sugary fun.
Hello, right, you will notice significantly we have changed scenery since we last spoke to you. It takes us a hot minute to catch up and remember that we are meant to be vlogging with you guys. Scratch that, we always know we're meant to be vlogging with you, but actually taking out the camera and speaking to you, hubby's alarm for meds. It just takes us a minute to catch up and actually get on with the vlogging with you guys. So we do always get on with it and we will always catch up, and as we go on with the holiday it gets better. But in the beginning we always lack. So this is where we now play catch up. We have arrived in Orlando. We're going to take you back a little bit. So, travel day. The last time you guys saw us, we were in the Travelodge. We weren't in the Travelodge, we were in Premier Inn this time. And we were about to go to the airport. Now, we had a few incidences when we were checking in online. One, I forgot to check in online, so we were doing it in the morning at breakfast at 6 a.m. And when we checked in, it told us that Riley did not have a valid ESTA. Now, I knew they were lying because we'd already travelled this year to Canada and Alaska. Not that Canada does an ESTA, but we travelled to Alaska on an ESTA. So I knew we had one. And obviously you then go back and check and make sure that they haven't just randomly cancelled it on you. So figured I'd probably type something in wrong or BA's system was being funky. So we got to the airport, we'd finished breakfast, we drove to the airport. We didn't show you guys any of that because we don't travel well. The children don't travel well. Samantha particularly suffers with high anxiety, so an airport is not a pretty place for her. So we never show travelling through an airport because I won't show the children's struggles. We went up to the desk, explained the situation, couple of taps on the computer and they sorted it. Esther was there, no problems at all. When I actually asked them, was it something I did? The response was, well, it must have been. I'm like, but you can't actually tell me what the problem was? No, but it must have been you. Fine. They got us through anyway. All the information for the wheelchairs, because it never transfers over. It doesn't matter if I speak to them 24 hours in advance, 24 days in advance. It never transfers. So especially if you're traveling with an electric wheelchair, just make sure you have your details with you, how much it weighs, what battery ampage you've got. Have it with you on the day. You will need it. So we checked in, went through security, all was fine. You check in about 2 or 3 different places for special assistance in Gatwick. Got to the gate 19, it all went really well. At the airport, I did realise I'd forgotten my anxiety ring. I don't suffer massively with anxiety. I am autistic ADHD myself. But what I do is skin pick. And I'll pop in a clip here and just show you what I did to fix that. So just so you know, if you do forget your jewellery, if you're a fidget jewellery person, there are options in the airport and they're not astronomical, so it can be fixed. So we went to gate. Unfortunately, they were short-staffed. So we ended up sitting around for quite a while waiting for the wheelchairs to be ticked off to say we could go on board. That caused a lot of anxiety for Sammy. She doesn't like sitting around. She's one of these get on, get head down and just get on with the flight kind of people. So that caused a lot of stress. So we have no footage of any of that. We eventually got on right before the flight took off, switching arms out. But we got on. Flight took off. Riley said those magic words. I feel sick. Do you have the bath bag? We always have the bath bag. We take cruise line bath bags because the ones on BA aren't strong enough, so be aware.
Paper.
They are paper. They are paper, but they're wax lined, but be aware they can leak. Riley is almost guaranteed to get airsick. We've been travelling, flying with Riley since he was 3. And he does get airsick. So we're hoping he grows out of it so we don't always give him medication. We should know this by now, we should give him medication. So we medicated him. They knocked him out cold, so he slept for an hour, but woke up feeling better and ravenous. So ate everything on the plane. But it meant that he actually wasn't ill in the end, which was wonderful. The time passed, it passed slowly. There was also a Muppet on the aeroplane that kept vaping. Thought he was being subtle, you know, with his top up here and his bright red vape. I didn't see him enough to be able to tell the attendants, but as we were landing, I saw him enough to tap him on the shoulder and tell him to quit it and put it away. Why people think it's okay to vape on an aeroplane, I don't know. Seriously, if you can't go 9 hours without vaping, don't fly, you know. But yeah, so the flight was fine. It was a bit dull and there were Muppets on it, but we coped. We landed straight through. We love Terminal C personally. I know a lot of people don't because of the long walk, but we're in wheelchairs, so it's not too bad for some of us. But we like Terminal C because it's quiet and it's not as hustly and bustly. We had our transfers waiting for us. We transferred with a wonderful gentleman called Jesus. He's fabulous. We've transferred with him twice now. If you guys want the details, let me know and I'll drop them below. He is phenomenal. We are not sponsored by him or anything. We don't get any kickbacks. It's just he's brilliant. He is great with communication. He's never let us down. And he's super friendly and can take all of our cases and our wheelchairs and everything else. So brilliant. And he also knows when we mess up. So he knew where we stopped last year and the fact we were stopping in the same place. So he didn't take us to the wrong hotel this year because he would have done if he'd have listened to me. So yeah, we arrived last night. We went for a little walk because what time did we get to the hotel for? About 6 o'clock.
About 6, I think. We landed about 4:30, so.
Yeah, we landed about 4:30, so we got in about 6, half 6. Too early to go to bed, even though we were absolutely exhausted. So we went for a bit of a walk. Not too far, just a little way up the I Drive. Walked across to Walgreens, got some crisps and got some chicken from KFC. The kids basically crashed in there and fell asleep sitting on the benches.
Or floor.
Or floor in Sammy's case. So we came back, Sammy ate, Riley had 3 crisps and crawled into bed, and that's the last we saw of him for the evening. Sammy had something to eat and crashed, and then me and Rich finished up, tidied up and went to bed. We were all in bed for what, 9 p.m. US time? Yeah, we made it to 9 p.m. So that was our travel day in short, and obviously I put the few clips that we had up here. We've decided to stop trying to do a full travel day because it doesn't work. With all the extra things we have going on with the autism, with the anxiety, with our disabilities, it doesn't work. I know you guys love travel days, but we have a lot of complications and trying to record just doesn't work for us. So we do it the best way we can. And this is the best way we can. So we're on to a new day. I'll be honest with you, I'm sitting here, it's already lunchtime on a new day. So we woke up this morning. We were all awake by about 6 o'clock this morning, but we all got up at about 7. Some of us were kind of stirring from around 4:30. Some of us, our teenager, Samantha, even though I mentioned no names, Samantha, didn't wake up till 7.
I kept waking up, then going back to bed, and then having a weird dream, and waking back up, and going back to bed, having a weird dream, and just repeat that for like 7 to 10 dreams.
Right.
It was weird.
So we all got up around 7. Unpacked. Sorry, I'm waving you around like crazy here. Decided to unpack. We weren't sure on the room we were given last night because we're right by the lift, so we were worried about the noise. Oh, we're staying at Universal Endless Summer Dockside. I probably should have mentioned that. We're staying at Dockside. We were given... Sorry?
Came to a surprise to us too.
I know, right? Came to a surprise to us because I told everyone for the last year that we're staying at Surfside, so my bad, including our driver. It's lucky he knew different. We've been given a room right by the lift and we were worried about the noise. Turns out either there is no noise or we just slept through it. So we decided to unpack this morning, did a bit of unpacking, and then went for breakfast down at Ihop to start off the holiday. So there was pancakes and waffles and coffee and milkshakes and we all,
good milkshakes.
They do good milkshakes, don't they? So we enjoyed that this morning. We've just done a massive shop in Walmart, more than we were intending. We got a little distracted in the Halloween clearance aisle, so we have way too many sweets than we ever needed. Rich is disagreeing, but we have way too many sweets than we ever needed. Sammy's signing more in the background.
You weren't supposed to look that way and saying to Dad you're supposed to continue looking at the camera.
Yeah, Mama's instinct. She knows when people are signing behind her back. So we have lots of sweeties, and we've got... Will you two pack it up? Good grief. I'd say it's the children. It's not. It's Samantha and Rich.
What did we do?
Not you, sweetheart. It's Samantha and Dada. They're signing behind my back. Apologies to you lot. Behave, you two.
Signing behind her back.
So we've got sodas, and we've got crisps, and we've got Twinkies, and we've got Oreos, and we've got sweeties, and you know, we've got some fruit, we've got some grapes, and we've got some blueberries. But we did spend like $350 in Walmart. Yeah, it was impressive. We are taking half an hour right now, just resting for a minute, enjoying the AC while we acclimatise. And then we are going up to Dave & Buster's. So last year when we were here, we got the Dave & Buster cards. We put a lot of credits on them, and we didn't get through it all. But because the credits don't expire, we just put them in the suitcases, and we bought them back this year. So we're going to go to Dave & Buster's and just spend a couple of hours with the kids up in the arcade for a few. Have some fun up there and just take it easy. We're avoiding the parks today. We're too tired, and we just want to acclimatise to it all. So that is you guys all caught up, and hopefully from this point on we'll actually be pulling the camera out as and when things happen, rather than it's been 24 to 48 hours, let's catch up. But no promises at all. Right, we are going to take half an hour. Riley's under the bed, Sammy's in the bed. So we're going to take half an hour and just chill, and then we're going to head up to Dave & Buster's on the iTrolley. So we'll catch up with you when we've had a bit of a rest. I may have won a jackpot. I definitely want this jackpot thing for
Nice one!
You're dead. There's nothing you can do to come back.
Time well spent. Hopefully tired.
Softest, because you know we needed more of those.
We are going to need more chemical toys.
Couple of hours wasted in an arcade. Yeah.
And now offer some food.
Tired. Yeah.
The tired troops return to the room. Free.
Excuse me, Evie.
Picnic on the beds.
Adult Lunchables.
Yeah. Very pleasant, actually.
This salami is actually harder than the hard salami. So ironic.
Soft, hard salami, spicy creamy cheese, olives that only I will eat,
Crackers.
and crackers.
Crisps. Birthday cake.
It shall be a good time.
It will be. And we'll find something on TV. Shark Tank.
No,
I don't know if it'll be Shark Tank. I don't know.
So fingers crossed, TV and Shark Tank.
It's better.
I disagree.
I disagree. Do you disagree?
I disagree. You disagree. You disagree.
And on that, we shall leave you. Good night.
Night.